it's impossible to live if there's nothing to hope for. So FAN EXPO Philadelphia is an opportunity to let loose, be creative, find like-minded people, be expressive, be safe.
Greetings. Welcome to FAN EXPO 2022 Philadelphia. This is our town. We're the Roddenberries. I am Sister Spock of the Roddenberries, out of character. So it's really important for people. I've seen so many friends just so happy to see each other and just be able to be at an event like this. There's a lot of fun stuff inside, a lot of really cool vendors. They've got great guests. I'm very excited to be here, and it matters very much for a lot of people, I think.
It definitely has a purpose. A big purpose, I think, it's just about community and, you know, having the opportunity to show off your craft. I made my trident myself, and it's not like the most professional thing, but I'm really proud of it. And, you know, I love that people walking down the street, they'll say, oh, you look so great, I love your costume, that whole thing. And there's something that brings cosplayers together, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears of making our costumes and just being able to congregate at events like this. It's really special.
Personally, it does matter where all the stuff is going on in this world. I mean, I feel like this is the time and day and place that everybody actually can get along. There's no judgment. Everybody can dress up the way they want, be who they are, and pretty much feel confidence with themselves. We don't judge each other, do whatever we want. We're passionate about these things, and we express ourselves. It's not like our safe haven.
Yeah, I think this is sort of the hub for our community. It's a way for us to get together and meet each other, especially the costume designers. There's really no other place other than Halloween to get to see what everyone's working on.
I'm of two minds. I have a lot of joy watching this current generation of costume makers. They're stepping up so amazingly. And I look at it, and part of me is so joyful because it's like, wow, this is that next generation. Another part of me is like, screw you little punks. When I was a kid, we didn't have a 3D printer, okay? What are the coffees for?
You.
On the Enterprise, looking for that Eden prize. Adam wanted a space jam with Spock on Vulcan, Lyra Man. Now they reach it, but really sound. No Herbert's allowed.
Right, we got to survive in the world of capitalism, and so if we got to play the game, I hope we can do it with a little bit of joy and a little bit of magic. And so I think that's what this does, if in its best it can, right? Just a bunch of people coming together under some happy times, some things that bring them pleasure, some things that bring them joy. I know I get a lot of pleasure and joy when I gear up in my best Uhura look. She's such a shiro to me, so that brings me a bit of joy. And if I can do it and be safe and enjoy it with other people, then I say why not? I think we've lived through some pretty tumultuous 2.5 years, so I'm going to try and get my joy in where I can.
As a Dalek, you should know that we must infiltrate all living things in order to exterminate them. I would especially like to exterminate the Roddenberries.
I think an amazing thing that happened at this convention was that Jeff and Brian, the Clerks, from Clerks, joined us on stage for Chewbacca.
Chewbacca!
What's a Wookiee? What's a Wookiee?
You know, I was the first Roddenberry to do Chewbacca. Isn't that good? That's good, right?
Chewbacca. So lame.
Is that a good one?
I thought you were in Jeopardy.
That's all you get. That's all you get. That's my Chewbacca.
We're the stunt doubles.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
The Orville.
Fan Expo has importance to me because I've got to grow my business and meet a lot of cosplayers through Fan Expo. When it used to be Wizard World, I really have grown as a cosplayer and a business owner and an overall nerdy person. It feels like a home away from home, and it's sort of my escape. So it's super important that I have time to do this and meet others who are just like me.
Yesterday I saw 2 Oscars from Rose of Versailles, which is like an older animation that had met each other here, and it was incredible, and their costumes were amazing. So it's like it's really like the only time you get to meet up with these people in real life, and they have to continue.
Yes, so it's definitely important for the young people to see, like myself, adults, like a young adult like myself. Like I'm 31 and I very much love doing what I do. And I think for me, when I was younger, I didn't see adults having fun this type of way. So I didn't know if there were any safe spaces for me to do so. I think that art is a great way for people to express themselves, and honestly, being in this space, it's nothing but art expressed in many different ways, and it definitely saves lives, whether it's from a show that you like and you were able to connect with the character that made you think twice about doing something, or if you were able to listen to some sort of music that made you feel pretty good. So art definitely saves lives and is super important.
Conventions like Fan Expo are necessary, not just special. We need them. It's one of the only avenues where people in real time, in real life, can meet other people who have these niche interests.
Apparently, it was not as big a surprise as we had hoped for.
We roll deep with many fandoms, not just Star Trek. So it is an absolute joy to just see people from all walks of life just, you know, represent who they are, their favorite passions in life.
This is actually my first ever anime convention. I'm so excited to be here. I've never been to an anime convention before, but I've been into anime for like the past 2 years. So I'm so excited to be here. I'm honestly really jittery because this is just amazing. I'm seeing so much of the shit that I love and like the community that I want to be a part of that I never got to step into. So I'm so happy to be there. This is my first convention ever, and this is awesome. Like, I'm just excited.
Just want to thank Fan Expo and most specifically Britt Rivera, who helped us get through everything to make everything happen. And hopefully we can do this again in the future at other conventions. Thank you.